kindergarten weekly updates. Trees are our friends. If we speak to them, they listen to us. And we can also try listening to them what they are trying to tell us through their swaying branches and the spluttering leaves. They all need companions too, which means we need to grow more trees and we need to take care of them by saving them. This wonderful message was shared by our KG2E students through a special assembly. They acted so well as plants, trees, even a woodcutter and the farmer. Communication is key to learning. It involves all the 4 skills like reading, writing, listening and speaking. In EYFS, we have a structured program for reading, which is the Oxford Reading Tree program, and we assess our students based on their reading levels, their reading skills and also the strategies they use to read. We show them visuals and also make them listen to audio, and which helps them to think, to imagine and to create their own sentences as well as create their own stories. Sight words are taught regularly and we want children to practice them at home because sight words help them to write a sentence grammatically correct. So please parents, help KG1 and KG students to read and write at home as well. Our pre-KG students also learning phonics during their phonic time. They are able to now identify the beginning sounds of the words and the objects. That's the reason we use a lot of visuals, a lot of picture cards for them to identify the picture and then say the beginning sound. A lot of concepts have been taught in numeracy over the last few weeks. Big and small, heavy and light, more and less. And of course we will revise them. But we want you parents also to look at the weekly report and the home task that is mentioned over there to help the students do that at home so that they are able to recap the concepts done in the classroom.
This week in phonics, students were introduced to the new letter sound and the letter N. Students learned the sound and words that began with the letter N using flashcards. Children did alliterations for the same. Students did sand tracing and also other activities for the letter N. In literacy, students did a recap of the song Old MacDonald Had a Farm to cross-connect with UOW topic, farm animals. They enacted this song taking turns by replicating animals and their actions and sounds. In numeracy, students did a recall of the concept more and less. They were introduced to the number 7. Students did some interesting activities with clay, colors and kinetic sound. They played quizzes on more and less concept. Students were introduced to animals in UOW, the young ones of farm animals and their homes. They were familiarized with young ones of farm animals with the help of flashcards and PPTs. They also did various interesting activities to reiterate the many uses of farm animals. And also in music, they were shown the Arabic drum, and also they sang Old MacDonald Had a Farm with a lot of fun and frolic.
We enjoyed the X-ray activity using powder. We learned the blending CVC word and sight words by my hiss. In literacy, we were excited to revise the story Little Red Hen using story cubes. This week in literacy, we learned concept of number bonds. We discussed about whole and part. We did hands-on activities to understand the concept well. We break the numbers into parts. We compose parts to make a whole. This week in UNW, we learned about water transport, other activities related to water. We could name a boat, a ship, a cruise, a umbrella, and learning the UAE. This week in phonics, we learned a new diagram. We came up with words like foil, soil, coil. In literacy, we heard a new story, 3 Billy Goat Gruff. We were happy to know the new character Troll. We learned new words like trip, trap, valley, bridge, etc. This week, we did addition. When we add 2 numbers, we get the sum like 2 plus 2 equals to 4. We wrote number 9 in the book. We also did number bond 9. This week in UOW, we learned about push and pull. We identified actions as either push or pull. Example, we push the door to close it, pull the door to open it.
This week, we had a fire drill in the school. There is no real fire, but just a procedure is practiced of how to evacuate the building in case of emergency and within a given time limit. It is mandatory for all the schools to have such drills on and off and be ready in case of any emergency arises. Students and staff were oriented in advance and we were able to evacuate the building within the given time. And next week, we will be having Diwali celebrations in our school. Children can come dressed in wonderful, beautiful traditional dresses. Kindly check the circular for the same. PTM will be conducted online over the weekend and the next week as well. Teachers will send you the time slots for the same. So parents, please be available at that given time and day. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a wonderful week ahead.
Hello parents, welcome to KG Video Log. Wishing you all a